Let's talk about one of the biggest headaches in business today: information overload. We're going to break down the AI tools built to fix it, and we'll look at two totally different ways to go about it: using standalone summarizer tools versus having everything baked into one integrated platform. I mean, does your workday ever feel like this? Like you're literally drowning in a sea of documents? If so, you are definitely not alone. Businesses everywhere are just getting swamped with reports, contracts, and research, and it's creating this massive bottleneck that slows down real work. But what if you could pull out the most important insights without having to read every single word on every single page?
Well, you can.
That's exactly where AI comes in. Think of it like a super smart assistant that sifts through mountains of text for you so you can focus on what actually matters.
I mean, let's be real for a second. For any busy team or decision maker, reading every document from start to finish just isn't going to happen. It's impossible. This isn't about being lazy. It's about being smart and finding a much more efficient way to get things done.
And just look at the sheer variety of stuff we're talking about. It's not just one kind of document. You've got dense legal contracts, super important compliance files, research papers, even your daily meeting notes and internal memos. Industries like legal, healthcare, education, they are all feeling the pain of this document deluge every single day. So, how are businesses fighting back? Well, a lot of them are turning to what feels like a really powerful first step: the AI summarizer. It's quickly becoming the go-to tool for trying to tame that document beast. Okay, so what exactly is an AI summarizer? Put simply, it's a tool that uses something called natural language processing, which is basically just a fancy way of saying it teaches computers to read and understand language like a human. It analyzes a super long document and then spits out a short, concise summary of all the important stuff. And the best part? The process is incredibly simple. You just upload your file, a PDF, a Word doc, whatever, and the AI does all the heavy lifting. It figures out the content, the context, and then boom, in just a few seconds, you get the key insights you need. It is fast, it's efficient, and it's a massive time saver. And you knew there was a but coming, right? It's not always a perfect solution. While these standalone tools are helpful, they can actually create a whole new set of problems. You end up with this messy patchwork system of different software, and it comes with hidden costs and really frustrating inefficiencies. And these problems add up fast. Think about it. You're constantly jumping between your summarizer tool, your chat app, your meeting software. You're paying for multiple subscriptions, which gets expensive. And here's the big one: you're uploading sensitive company files to all these different external platforms, which is a huge security risk. All of this fragmentation just leads to wasteful time and a serious drop in productivity. This slide really lays it all out. The difference is just stark. The old way is fragmented and messy. You're using separate apps, you're uploading sensitive files to who knows where. The new, unified way brings everything together. You summarize documents right inside the secure place where you're already working, which makes everything simpler and cheaper. And that brings us to the core argument here: the absolute game-changing advantage of having these AI summary tools built directly into the digital workplace where your team is already collaborating. Summarize where you work. This quote from Melt App just nails it. It suggests that the goal isn't to just find another tool to add to the pile. It's about finding a fundamentally better, more integrated way to work. And this is what that future looks like. Just imagine dropping a 50-page report into your team's group chat, and instantly, a summary appears for everyone to see and discuss right then and there, in context. No more switching apps, no more lost time. That right there is the future of getting work done. So who are the key players shaping this landscape as we look ahead to 2026? Let's do a quick flyby. This table gives us a great snapshot. You've got your standalone giants, right? ChatGPT for quick, flexible summaries. You've got specialized tools like Scholarcy, which is amazing for academic papers. But then look at Melp app. It stands out because it's playing a different game. It's not just a summarizer, it's a fully integrated platform built from the ground up for secure, all-in-one business collaboration. Okay, so let's zoom in on that integrated approach. We're going to use MelpApp as our case study here to see exactly how a unified platform solves all those fragmentation problems we were just talking about. Its full name, Multi-Enterprise Linking Platform, tells you everything you need to know. This reveals its unique philosophy. It's not just designed for your internal team to collaborate. It's built for secure collaboration between different companies, all inside one protected space. And the benefits here line up perfectly with the pain points from earlier. You get automatic summaries right in your chat. It supports all the major file types. It combines all your core tools, messaging, meetings, file sharing in one place. And what does that mean? Less app switching, lower costs, and that killer feature, secure collaboration with your partners outside your company. So, what's really driving businesses to make this switch? Well, this chart tells a very clear story: security. A whopping 40% say higher security is the number one reason. When you're dealing with sensitive company data, keeping it all inside one secure system isn't a luxury, it's an absolute necessity. Of course, boosting productivity and saving money are huge drivers too. And we're not talking about just basic password protection here. This is real enterprise-grade security. It means meeting major compliance standards like HIPAA for healthcare data and GDPR for privacy. With things like multi-factor authentication, you can actually have peace of mind that your company's data is safe. This is a must-have for any serious business. So what's the big takeaway from all of this? It's really about making a strategic shift in how we think about our tools, moving away from a fragmented, messy workflow to one that's truly focused, streamlined, and secure. So here's the smart move for 2026. First, consolidate. Ditch that patchwork of separate apps and move to one unified platform. Second, prioritize solutions that let you summarize documents inside your secure workspace, not outside of it. And finally, choose integration. That's the key to boosting productivity, strengthening your security, and of course, lowering your costs. So, I'll just leave you with this one last question to think about. Take a hard look at the software your team uses every single day. Is it actually helping you collaborate and do your best work? Or is it secretly holding you back, creating more friction and more frustration? The answer might just change everything.